You see them at some of our busiest intersections. They're the newest way of catching cars running those traffic lights. But Contact 5 investigator Dan Krauth found they're catching more than your typical motorist. Dan?
Michael, we discovered they're catching dozens of government workers on camera. Police say the violations can be far more dangerous than if you or I were behind the wheel. They're there to help cut down on accidents like this.
People are running red lights like crazy. It's a safety issue.
Whether you like them,
it's fantastic. It raises an awareness.
Or not.
And I just think they're so unfair.
The Contact 5 investigators discovered they're catching more than just everyday drivers.
Again, it doesn't even appear that they're trying to stop.
We tracked down how many government workers have been captured on video. Who was behind the wheel.
I could remember doing about 27.
And what their boss had to say about it.
This almost looks like it was edited.
This is what the camera recorded. Take a look. Seconds after this car makes a turn and seconds after the light turns red, a 40-foot Palmtran bus rushes through the intersection.
The yellow probably was yellow for 3 to 4 seconds.
We found that time and time again.
Scary. I think a truck that size going through a red light.
The buses weigh 22,000 pounds and take longer to stop than a car.
It's only 30 feet, but 30 feet could be the difference between T-boning a vehicle and hitting another vehicle head on.
Where was the yellow?
Well, Chuck, the yellow's right there. That's the yellow light.
That's the green, isn't it?
No, that's yellow. We didn't get quite the same reaction.
That's not going to cause me to lose sleep.
After showing the videos to Palmtran director Chuck Cohen.
It looks like in that last one you showed me, the bus driver made a good decision.
Couldn't that be a dangerous situation on the road?
Well, it could if they weren't being driven safely.
His drivers have had almost 50 violations since the cameras went up 3 years ago.
I'm not even sure that will show up on the baseball batting average anywhere. It's such a ridiculously small percentage.
Well, it's 15% of your drivers.
No, it has nothing to do with drivers.
It's 15% of your drivers.
Given the amount of miles and hours that we drive, I think that's a pretty outstanding record. We've won the State Safety Award 3 years running.
Some drivers had multiple tickets on the road, like David Quattro. Police officers say that's pretty dangerous.
Yeah, no question. It is dangerous.
He's the one behind the wheel of this bus, running a red light.
And obviously that's why we have traffic lights.
And in this video, you'll find 5-year veteran Ed Guthey running a red light on Federal Highway. How many red light camera violations have you had?
Two so far. In the instances it's happened with me, I've never gone through a red light. It's always been a yellow light and the bus hasn't cleared the intersection.
Take another look. That's not what the video shows. It looked red from the onset.
It looked red.
But police say it all comes down to this white line you see here on the ground. This is actually where the intersection begins. If your front tires cross over that line when the light is red, you're getting a ticket.
It's actually a double-edged sword. You can't slam on the brakes and risk injury to the people in the back.
They say they're trying to prevent something like this from happening.
Which one would you rather have? You maybe get caught going through a red light, or you injure people who are standing on the bus. Which one would you prefer?
My answer would be neither.
Well, that was mine too, but that doesn't happen in real life.
The drivers told me it is becoming more difficult to stay on time and on schedule with Palmtran's record ridership numbers. Now, the drivers do have to pay their own tickets, $160 each. They also will be suspended a day without pay for every ticket they receive. Now, they weren't the only ones caught on camera running red lights. Take a look at this interactive page we created here on our website. You can find this right now at WPTV.com. It's pretty neat. You can click on each one of the actual tickets to see the photos or the video from each one of those violations. And those violations are also from some school bus drivers and some police officers running red lights as well. Dan Krauth, WPTV, News Channel 5.